athletes. Hope you're all doing well tonight. So we're going to get started by just closing our eyes, sitting up nice and tall, and we're going to connect to our breath. We're going to take deep breaths in through our nose and deep breaths out through our mouth. So deep breath in through your nose, deep breath out through your mouth. Do that a few times. Every time you breathe in, you're breathing in healing energy. And every time you breathe out, you're letting go of stress, tension, any negative thoughts, just letting them go with each out breath. And now we're going to change our breath to just in through our nose and out through our nose. We're just taking the time to calm our bodies down and quiet our minds, getting ready for our yoga practice. And now is our time to set our intention for our yoga practice. And what that means is just thinking about a peaceful or happy thought, something just to focus on. It could be a friend, a family member, a pet, anything that makes you smile. Now let's open our eyes. And we're sitting up nice and tall. We're going to continue to breathe in through our nose and out through our nose. Nice, deep, calming breaths. And we're going to drop our chin down to our chest. And we're going to make big circles with our chin, moving really slow. You're doing great. The next time you bring your chin to your chest, you're going to go the opposite way. Really take your time, moving really slowly and gently with your neck. We're going to come one more time around, bringing your chin back to your chest, and then rising back to center. And then we're going to roll one shoulder up, back, and down. And then we're going to move that shoulder up, forward, and down.
Sorry I'm late. I just ate dinner.
That's okay. And then our other shoulder, we're going to move it up, back, and down. And then up, forward, and down. Making big circles with your shoulder. And now we're going to do both shoulders at the same time. Up, back, and down. Good job. Now up, forward, and down. Nice job. So now we're going to make trunk rolls. So that's making big circles with our body. So we're leaning down, bending our elbows as we come forward. And as we come back, we're going to straighten our elbows and tuck our chin towards our chest. And we're remembering our breath. Deep breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. Let's go the other way. So make those big circles with your body going in the opposite direction. come one more time around. Coming back to center. And we're going to take our seated cat-cow. So I'm going to turn to the side so you guys can see me a little bit better. So when we take our seated cat-cows, we're going to take a deep breath in and we're going to lean forward and look up. And then we're going to take a deep exhale and we're going to round our spine and tuck our chin to our chest as we lean back. So inhale, look up, lean forward. Exhale, look down and round your back. Nice job. Let's come back to our neutral spine, sitting up nice and tall. And we're going to just take some side stretches. So let's reach our right arm up and over our right ear. And then place your right hand down and reach your left arm up and over your left ear. Let's do that one more time in each direction. And come on back, other side. Nice job. Let's reach our arms out to the side and let's give ourselves a hug. Bring your arms, wrap them around yourself, maybe rock a little from side to side. Guys look great. And then reach your arms out. This time put the other arm over the top. And just rock from side to side. And then maybe we're going to fold forward while we're giving ourselves a big hug. Come on back, reach your arms out, and then we're going to bring them up high overhead. And then we're going to roll our wrists out as we bring our arms down. Great job. Let's inhale our arms up high. Exhale, bring the arms back down to the floor. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, come on down. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good job. Now we're going to reach our arms up high and we're going to fold forward. Bring your hands in front of you. Let your neck relax and let your head fall towards the floor. And let's walk our hands back up. And we're going to bring the soles of our feet to meet. So I'm going to just tilt the camera down so you can see my feet. So like a butterfly with our legs. So the soles of your feet are together and we're just going to wiggle the knees up and down like a butterfly's wings. And then just sitting nice and still, let's breathe. Deep breath in through your nose, deep breath out through your nose. And now we're going to bring one leg out in front of us. So our leg is straight out in front of us. And we're going to reach our arms up and fold over our leg. It doesn't matter whether you can reach your toes, your shin, your ankles. Just breathe into your stretch. And slowly come on up. And we're going to do the other side. So bring your other leg out, straight out in front of you. Reach your arms up and fold. Great job. Come on back up. Let's bring both legs straight out in front of us. We're going to take a deep breath in, reach the arms up and fold, reaching for your feet, your ankles, your shins, and just breathe into the stretch. Slowly come on back up. And then we're going to take a wide-legged pose. So bringing your legs apart so that you're making a V with your legs. We're going to sit up nice and tall and flex our feet towards our face. Just breathe. And if you want to try to reach for your feet or your ankles, you can do that too. Doing great. Slowly come on up, and we're going to bring our legs all the way behind us, so we're coming up into a tabletop position. And we're going to take our cat-cow. So we're on our hands and knees. And we're going to take a deep breath in, drop our belly, and look up. This is our cow pose. And then we're going to round our spine and drop our head towards the mat for our cat pose. And just breathing in through your nose as you come into your cow, and out through your nose as you come into your cat. And just keep moving and breathing. Great job. Let's come back to our neutral spine, and we're going to work on just a little bit of balance here. So maybe reaching one hand forward and drop that hand down. We're going to reach our other hand forward. Come on back. And now this time we're going to reach one leg straight behind us. Nice job. Bring that knee down and do the other leg. Great job. Bring that knee back. Let's do that whole thing one more time. So reach one arm forward. Drop that hand down. Reach your other arm forward. Drop your hand down. Reach one leg behind you. Drop that knee down and reach the other leg straight back. And come on back. Nice work. So now we're going to lean into our right hand and reach our left arm up high. And then drop that hand down. Reach that hand up high. And drop back down. Good job. Last one. Reach it up. And drop that hand down. So let's do the other side. Reach your other arm straight up. Come on back. Inhale, reach your arm up. And come on back. Last one. Reach that arm up high. And come on back down to the floor. So now we're going to take some hip circles. So we're going to kick our hips out to the side, round the booty towards your heels, and make big circle with your hips. It's like making a big circle with your body. And then we're going to go the opposite way. Make those big circles with your body in the other direction. And then we're going to drop our booty down to our heels and come into our child's pose. Reaching your arms out in front of you and bringing your forehead down as close as you can to the ground. Great job. So now from here, we're going to lay down on our bellies and place our hands right underneath our shoulders, and we're going to come up into our cobra pose. So pressing up, just like a snake, looking straight in front of you. Breathe. And lower back down. Rest your cheek down to the ground. Just take a few breaths. And we're going to take another cobra pose. So bringing your chin back to the center of your mat. Press up and breathe. Slowly lower back down. Rest your cheek to the mat. And then we're going to come up onto our forearms in our Sphinx pose. So just like Cobra, except you're on your forearms and you're looking straight ahead. And maybe you want to try to kick one foot towards you and lower that down, and maybe kick the other foot towards you and lower down. And then we're going to come into our crocodile pose. So placing your forearms down on the ground and putting your forehead on your forearms. Just take a breath here. And then we're going to come back up to our tabletop. And then from here, we're going to push into our downward facing dog. I'm just taking a few breaths. You're in that upside down V. Maybe you want to bend one knee and straighten the other. Relax your neck. Maybe we're going to nod our head yes and shake our head no. And then we're going to walk our feet up to our hands in a forward fold. So you can place your hands wherever you're comfortable. Just let your neck relax. And just take a few breaths here. Maybe you even want to grab opposite elbows and sway back and forth. And then relax your hands. And we're slowly going to roll up to a standing position. Just give me a minute so I can change my camera view so you guys can see me while I'm standing. Okay. And we're going to stand up at the top of our mat. And we're going to take our left foot out to the side and we're going to step it back. And we're going to come into our warrior position. Nice job. So when you're in your warrior, you're looking straight out over your hands. And then we're going to flip our palm and reverse our warrior. Yes, good job. And let's come back to our warrior two. And then we're going to bring our back hands, reach both arms up, come into our warrior one. And back to our warrior two. And then bring your forearm to your thigh and reach your other arm up to the sky. You guys look great. Nice job. Let's come back to our warrior two. And now we're going to straighten our front knee. Reach your arms overhead. And then bend your knee. Come back to your warrior two. Inhale, straighten your knee. Reach your arms up. Exhale, bend your knee back to your warrior two. Great job. Let's place our hands on our hips and we're going to bring our heel toe our feet back together. Nice job. So now we're going to do the other side. So this time we're going to step our right foot back, bend the knee, and come into your warrior two. So whatever side you did before, you're doing the opposite side now. And you're going to flip your front palm and reverse your warrior. Come on back to your warrior two. And then bring your back arm to meet your front arm. Reach the arms up high. Come into your warrior one. Make your way back to your warrior two. And then we're going to drop our forearm to our thigh and reach that arm up high. Great job. Come on back to your warrior two. Straighten your front knee. Reach your arms overhead. Bend your knee back to warrior two. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, warrior two. One more time. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, bend your knee, warrior two. Place your hands on your hips and heel toe your feet back together. Sorry guys, I'm not the best camera lady around here. So now we're going to stand up nice and tall with our hands on our hips, and we're going to work on our balance. So if you have trouble with your balance, you might want to find a wall or a table to put your hand on. And we're just going to work on standing on one foot. So putting your hand down on a surface and maybe just try lifting your knee up. Good job. And then let's put that foot down. And again, if you have any balance issues, we want to definitely hold on to something. You can go up to a wall, whatever feels good. And then raise your other leg up. Awesome job. Let's do that one more time on each side. So whatever side you did before, we're going to switch. Raise your leg up. You guys are awesome. Nice work. And other side, raise that knee up. Great job. So we're standing up nice and tall. We're going to take a deep breath, reach our arms up, and we're going to clasp our hands and then lean to one side. Take a big side stretch. Come on back to center and then lean over to the other side. Come on back. And then we're gonna, like a bird diving for a fish, we're gonna swan dive down. Inhale, look up, make a number 7 with your body. Exhale, fold, and then spread your arms, raise them up high to standing, and bring your hands to prayer. Good job. Let's do that again. I'll turn to the side. Maybe it'll be a little bit easier for you to see. So inhale, reach those arms up high, and like a bird, swan dive down into your forward fold. Inhale, flatten your back, look up. Exhale, fold, reverse swan dive all the way up. Bring your hands to prayer. Great job. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale, reach those arms up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, place your hands on your shins, flatten your back, look up. Exhale, fold and reverse your swan dive. Reach those arms out to your side and bring your hands to prayer. That was great, you guys. So let's all come back down to our mat. Let's take a seat on our mat. That was awesome. And we're going to sit up with our knees bent in front of us. And we're going to place our hands down on our mat. And we're just going to rock our knees from side to side like windshield wipers on a car. Just rock the knees back and forth. Just loosening up our hips. Nice work. And then coming back to stillness, we're going to keep our hands down and maybe raise one leg in front of us. Great job. And maybe the other leg. Nice work. Let's try again, other side. And raise the opposite leg. Nice work. So let's extend our legs straight out in front of us. And placing your hands down on your mat, we're going to lift one leg and make some circles with our right ankle. And then we're going to reverse our direction and put that foot down. Raise the other leg, make some circles with your ankle. And the other way. And come back down. And we're all going to lay down on the floor. You need to switch your cameras so you can see better. That's okay. And our knees are tented. So that means our knees are bent with our knees facing the ceiling. And we're going to place our hands down and we're going to lift our hips up. This is called bridge pose. And lower your hips back down. And inhale, lift your hips up. And lower it back down. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale, lift up your hips. And lower them back down. That was great, you guys. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock from side to side. And then we're going to hold on to one knee and extend our other leg straight out onto the floor. We're going to hug that knee into our chest. And breathe. Try to keep your shoulders nice and relaxed. And then we're going to place one hand on our knee. The other hand's going to go on our hip. And we're going to make some big circles with our knee. And let's go the other way. Come on back to center, hug that knee in. And then we're going to place our hand on our knee and bring it over to the side. And then come on back, place your hands behind your thigh and reach your leg up to the sky. Maybe point and flex your foot a few times. And then hugging that knee back in. We're going to reach that leg straight out in front of us. And we're going to pull the other knee in towards our chest. Hug it in close. Take a few breaths here. And then placing your hand on your knee, your other hand on your hip, make big circles with your knee. And then go the other way. And then bring that knee back in towards your chest. Hug it in. And then placing your hand on your knee, you're going to drop it to the opposite side. And then come back to center. We're going to reach our leg up high, hold on to the back of your leg for support, and maybe point and flex your foot a few times. And then hug that knee back into your chest. Let's bring your other knee up to meet it. And we're going to rock from side to side. And then placing both of your hands on your knees. We're going to keep the knees together and we're going to make small circles with our knees. And then we're going to go the other way, making small circles. Great job, athletes. And then coming back to center, we're going to drop our feet to the floor. And we're going to let our knees fall open to the sides. And just have your soles of your feet touching. And we're just opening up our hips. Maybe reach your arms overhead and just take a few breaths here. This is called bound angle pose. Just a few breaths here. And then bring your knees back together. And then this is a super silly pose. It's called Happy Baby. We're going to kick our feet up and grab onto our feet, just like you would see a little baby in their crib, and you're going to rock from side to side. And then we're going to drop our feet back to the floor, and we're going to extend our legs all the way out in front of us, and we're going to lie flat on our back in our Shavasana pose. So we're nice and relaxed from our yoga. We're just taking a few breaths here. You want to close your eyes. And this is when we try to allow our whole body to relax. So we try to soften the space between our eyebrows. And we try to soften the muscles around our jaw. We want to try to relax our neck. Maybe walk your shoulders down and away from your ears. You want to let your arms rest completely on the floor with your palms open towards the sky. You want to try to feel your entire back relax into your mat. Your belly is resting and soft, and your hips are relaxed. You want to feel your legs connecting to the earth so they're nice and long. And your feet and your hands are nice and relaxed. And you're just taking a few minutes here to just quiet your mind and your body and take deep, full breaths. Your breath should sound like the ocean waves rolling in and out. So it's a big breath in and a big breath out. Big breath in, big breath out. Do this a few more times. Just taking those big breaths in through your nose and big deep breaths out through your mouth. And then when you're ready, you can start to open your eyes, maybe make small movements of your fingers and your toes. And maybe you want to gently rock your head from side to side. And then bring your feet together, stretch your arms overhead. Just like when you first wake up in the morning and you take a big stretch to wake up your body. And then we're going to hug our knees in really close and just rock from side to side. And then we're going to rock to our side and we're going to press up to a seated position. Sitting up nice and tall. And we're going to roll our shoulders up, back, and down. Take a deep breath in through our nose and a big sigh out. One more time. Big, deep breath in through your nose and sigh it out. And then we're going to take a big breath in, reach those arms overhead, and bring our hands down to prayer at heart center. I always like to leave my classes with a quote. And tonight, my quote for you guys is, how cool is it that the same universe that created the mountains, the beaches, the trees, the oceans, the stars, the moon, looked at the world and thought it needed one of you too. You're that amazing. Thank you all so much for joining me for yoga this evening. The light in me honors and bows to the light in you. Namaste.
Wow, that was early.
So,
It was early.
Namaste.
namaste.
So I thought I saw a little
Um,
pop-up that said that we only had a few minutes left. So I wanted to make sure Amelia had a chance to talk to you guys.
Amelia, I think I was the Rutgers Unified Sports.
Okay, great, Robert. I'll get that information to you.
So
Thank you, Sarah. Thank you so much. That was great. And I
thank you,
love
Sarah.
the quote at the end. I am just going to mute everyone real quick so that way you guys can all hear today's mindfulness code word, which is WAVE. W-A-V-E, wave. Sarah, thank you so much for being with us this evening.